to do the vibes and auras for the collective. Let's see. All right, what is coming in for you guys? What is coming in for you guys? What is coming in for you guys? Let's see. All right, what is coming in for you guys? Let's see. What is coming in for you guys? All right, let me get some words of wisdom for the collective. All right, let's see. All right, can I get some words of wisdom for the collective? Can I get some words of wisdom for the collective? Can I get some words of wisdom for the collective? Let's see. Can I get some words of wisdom? All right, I got all the cards to the collective. So we are going to start with the collective, and then I will be doing individuals, all right? So right now it is the collective. So for the collective, boundaries are coming in. So you guys are having a lot of boundaries with certain people that may be coming in. Remember, if you guys don't have enough energy to support anybody else, or you don't have enough energy for yourself, make sure you guys do say no. There is a power of saying no. You don't always have to be a yes man or a yes woman with the boundaries card, okay? Confessions came in too. So there's somebody that wants to confess their feelings for you, all right? That may be coming in. And then there is an energy that maybe you guys have felt rejection, a lot of rejection in the past. But I do gotta say that the confessions card came up for you guys. So someone wants to confess their feelings. It could be somebody from the past, but it can also be somebody new as well that's coming in. You guys are having a lot of boundaries, or you guys are called to have a lot of boundaries. You guys have a lot of good cards coming in for the collective reading. I do gotta say that there's teamwork coming in for you guys, all right? So there is an energy of a lot of teamwork in your career, all right, that's coming in. The Ace of Cups is compassion energy. So you guys are going to have a lot of empathic energy, all right? People are going to come towards you. The Nine of Cups also came in, a wish fulfillment. And then also the Six of Wands is a wish fulfillment in your goals, your creativity, your talents, or your goals in general. Things are going in your favor, all right? The numbers that came up is number 9. September, for some of you guys, things are going well. January for 2027 for some of you guys, March for some of you guys, and June of next year for some of you guys. That is coming in, all right? How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing well, all right? All right, let's see. We are going to start. All right, looks like I already have donation readings. All right, looks... All right, donations go first, and then I will do the free readings, all right? Donations go first, and then I will do the free readings, just to let everybody know. All right, here's one queen. What is these upcoming plans for you, such as love, money, etc.? All right, I do want to say that there is a business gone awry. The justice came up in reverse, which means that your person is doing some sort of business, maybe going, not going well. There is a lot of guilt coming in as well. Maybe there's guilty energy because it can't come towards you fully. That may be coming in. They are in the defense right now. They are challenging themselves. There is a lot of challenges coming into life, and they feel stuck. So I don't know what type of business this is. I don't know if it's like legal, illegal, whatever. But there is an energy of them doing business is not going in their favor. They do want to come towards you though, because the Seven of Wands is saying that they still have passion, energy for you. But I don't see that their business is going well. The Justice came reverse. Judgment is guiltiness and feeling stuck with the Six of Swords in reverse. All right. I do personally think that you working on your own money is going to bring prosperity. But anything from their side though is stuck. There is a stuck energy from their side for his one queen. All right. All right, Ed Pond said you filed a complaint against your supervisor. What is the outcome of this complaint? What is the outcome of this complaint for Ed Pond? Let's see. What is the outcome of this complaint? Okay, for Ed Pond, so this is a risk that you took. because it says the fear of the unknown. The two wands came in reverse, and the card says fear of the unknown, but you took initiative anyways. The nine of swords, I could sense your anxiety through the cards. There is a lot of anxiety and there's a fear of the unknown. You don't know if it's going to backfire against you. That's coming in. But the sun card did come up at the end though. The sun card upright is usually a good card, especially when it's surrounded by negative energy. The sun outshines all negativity. So I do believe that there is a lot of fear, there is a lot of anxiety, but the sun card did come up for you at the end. And it's kind of funny because the sun didn't come out in the beginning, it didn't come out at the middle, it came out at the end. Which means that based on, so my tarot reading style is I usually try to get 3 to 6 cards for everybody. And when I get 3 to 6 cards for everybody, I read a story. And based on the like the outcome of like different cards and what comes up first, what comes up second, what comes up third, it's kind of like a story that needs to be told. So I do gotta say that when the sun comes out at the end is actually a really really good card. If it comes out at first, it's still like a shining energy, but it came out last, which means that everything that was negative is going to turn positive. I do gotta say that there is an upheaval. There may be a lot of meetings going on. I do believe that your supervisor is going to get talked to. There's actually going to be a group meeting. And I do foresee, if you didn't get, like I told you before, if you didn't get people to help you out, you need to start getting people to support you in your claim. Because I gotta say, teamwork makes the dream work. So you gotta get a lot of team to sign a petition. Not just you, but a group of people need to sign this petition. Because the more the merrier with the sun card, okay? But I do see that things are getting better after the complaint, or should be, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray, what is Tim who hugged you on the porch thoughts? All right, for Crystal Ray, what is Tim's thoughts of you? All right, for Crystal Ray, what's Tim's thoughts of you for Crystal Ray? All right, for Crystal Ray, the Wheel of Fortune came in reverse. So I do believe that they went through a lot of negativity in the past, or they went through a lot of rejection. There is a lot of insecurity coming towards you. They are shy around your energy, Crystal Ray. They may show up as confident, but they are deep down shy. Yeah. They're releasing the shyness though, and they're growing feelings for you with the Page of Cups. That is coming in. But remember, the Page of Cups energy is the beginning of the energy. It's not really that big. It's still a Page of Cups. It's not a King of Cups. It's a Page of Cups. So the energy is still immature towards you, okay? All right? All right, Namra Allen. Will Asian meet Namra this week? Let's see. For Namra Allen. All right, for Namra Allen. Will Asian meet Namra this week? Let's see. For Namra Allen. Will Asian meet up with you this week for Namra Allen? Let's see. Wow. Okay. You got good cards already that came up for you. For Namra Allen. Hold on. Yeah, for Namra Allen, you got really good cards. All right. I do believe that Asian is gonna meet you this week. You got the Lovers card that came up right. You got the 10 of Cups that came up right. Wish fulfillment, Lovers card. The Devil card, not only that they want to get to know you a little bit more, I think they want to explore your body. The Devil card. So there's love and relationship coming in together. This is relationship. This is lust and relationship energy. So I do think that they want to explore your body, but they also want to explore your mind, your body, your soul, all together. That's coming in. Taking responsibility with the Five of Swords in reverse. If this card came up right, it's not a good card, but it came in reverse for Namra Allen, which means that they want to take responsibility. They do want to confess their feelings, all right? That came up for you. It looks like that's your sign right here. The phone fell. All right, that looks like that's your sign. All right, let's see. Rania, what's coming in for love for Rania? What's coming in for love for Rania? What is coming in for love for Rania? The Empress card, didn't this card came up for you last time? The Empress card for Rania? I think this card came up for you the last live stream. The Empress card. So I do gotta say that you're in your Venus energy. I don't know what your Venus sign is for Rania, but you might want to search what your birth chart is. Whatever your Venus sign is how you love people and how people will love you. So for Rani, you might want to research what your birth chart is and what sign your Venus sign is. All right, because I searched my birth chart reading and my Venus sign is in Libra. So in order for me to really love somebody, there needs to be an equal give and take. So for you though, you got make sure you're researching what your Venus sign is for Rania. But I do believe that you are grounded. A lot of people are attracted to you at this time. I do think that there's more than one person that's gonna come towards you for Rania. Okay, and then the Ace of Swords, new opportunities. Yeah, I think that you are gonna find new love when you start a new job. Maybe when you're moving somewhere. Maybe when you're getting a second job. Maybe when you're starting a business or going back to school. Something with new. And guess what I said? Seven of Cups. A lot of options are coming in for you. Not just one, but a couple for Rania, right? That's coming in for you. Okay? All right. I love it when the synchronicities come in. I love it when two cards say the same thing. All right. Thank you guys for asking me how I'm doing. I'm doing fine. How is everybody doing? All right. Arka Krishna. All right. What do you need to know right now for Arka Krishna? All right. Let's see. For Arka Krishna. All right. For Arka Krishna. What do you need to know right now for Arka Krishna? Let's see. All right. What is coming in for Arka Krishna? Let's see. Okay, for Arka Krishna, what do you need to know right now? You may be lost in direction because you got more than one path coming in for you. If you are focusing on a career or you're focusing on love, you may be a little bit lost right now because there's more than one option coming in for you for Arka Krishna. And there is an energy that your spirit guides want you to give up the need to control a situation and go with the flow. Remember that some things we cannot control in life. When we control something so much and it doesn't go in our favor, that means God is telling you to not control the situation and go with the flow of whatever you want, okay? And then the Hermit card is saying that you've been alone for a very long time, or there is a feeling of loneliness for a very long time. The number 9 came up prominently for you, so September, something big might happen for you. Especially, I think, in opportunities about business maybe coming in for you in the month of September. The number 9 came up for you. All right. But it can also be love as well, because the Wands card is also a passionate energy for Arka Krishna that came up for you, right? All right, Mia Thermopolis. Let's see. All right, what is your crush thoughts and feelings for you for Mia Thermopolis? What is your crush feelings and thoughts for you for Mia Thermopolis? Let's see what's coming in for you. All right, for me, Thermopolis, what is your crush's thoughts of you? Okay, so there is an energy that they are releasing a lot of responsibilities. They do have a lot of responsibilities right now for me, Thermopolis, that they do need to get over, or they do need to get rid of in order to come to you. They're lacking control right now, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And then the 8 of Pentacles, they're focusing on their career, but their career is not going in the favor. It has nothing to do with you, though, but I do gotta say that once they are stable, they are gonna come back towards you, okay? The number 10 is very prominent for you. I think that the month of October is very prominent for you. You got 2 cards that came up with the number 10. The 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune came up with the number 10. You might want to research what number 1010 is for you. But I do got to say that the number 10 is very prominent for you. I think October, they may be coming towards you. Or there's something with love or abundance coming in the month of October for me at Thermopolis, all right? All right, Dr. Pfizer. All right, I do want to give a disclaimer before I start everyone's readings, okay? Disclaimer, all right? I'm going to say it right here and right now. Remember that you guys need to have proper etiquette. I'm doing these readings for free, okay? I'm doing these readings for free to help everybody out, or try to help everybody out. If you don't have the proper etiquette, I'm calling my security up and they are going to time you out, or they are going to block you. All right, I'm going to forewarn you guys now. It's easy to say, please, thank you, sorry, proper etiquette. If you don't have that proper etiquette on my live stream, I'm going to call my security to block you or time you out. So just to be sure that you guys, this is a free reading. The only I give people respect, you guys need to give me respect, okay? So let's be clear. We're gonna be clear because I'm not gonna try to repeat myself every damn live stream. All right. Um. So from now on, I'm gonna start ringing my security guards and start blocking people, timing people out, the people that don't have proper etiquette. All right. For Dr. Pfizer. Oh, that also goes for this too, and I'm gonna say it right here, right now. If I miss out on anybody on live stream that I didn't get to do a reading for, if you end up asking me offline without the proper etiquette, I will redirect you like I'm redirecting my students. I'm gonna say, where's your proper manners? Before I do your readings, where is your proper manners? I'm gonna treat you like the students I have as a teacher. So be mindful if you guys are asking me a question and you guys don't have proper etiquette, I will redirect you right back to where you were. Okay? All right. So we're gonna make it clear. All right, Dr. Pfizer. Let's see. What is Mugshi's feelings towards you? So there is an energy of working on new goals to come towards you for Dr. Pfizer. And there is an energy that they do want to have a breakthrough with you. However, they are insecure, they are very shy, they are in an immature energy for Dr. Pfizer. So you do need to wait. They may contact you in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months for Dr. Pfizer that is coming in. All right. They are wanting to explore you. They do have passionate energy towards you, but you do need to give them time and space because their energy is a little bit more immature than yours. Remember that most women are more mature than men. All right, I'm not saying for every man, but a lot of women are more mature than men. Usually, when women take initiative first, men are more of the laid back energy. Women are usually the ones that take quicker initiative. All right. But I do gotta say that there is an energy that you need to give them space, okay? For Dr. Pfizer. At this time, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, they may reach back out to you. All right, let's see. Crystal Ray. All right, Meet the Mappa said. All right, Mia Tamapa said, may I know what my crush thoughts and feelings when talking? Okay, Mia Tamapos, let's see. What is your crush's thoughts and feelings for Mia Tamapos? All right, for Mia Tamapos, let's see. All right, what is your crush thoughts and feelings when he talked to you yesterday? Let's see. All right, for Mia Tamapos, what is your crush thoughts and feelings when he talked to you yesterday? Let's see. All right, you got really good energy come towards you. When they talk to you, you inspire them. You want them, they want to be a better man for you. For me at Thermopolis. The Knight of Wands, they do want to rush towards you. And then the Knight of Swords, they do really want to communicate with you. They do want to talk about big things with you. This is the type of person that don't like small talk. They like intellectual talks. They don't just like talks about, hey, how are you doing tonight? What did you eat last night? What is this? What is that? This is the type of person that likes a big conversation. They want to ask you, hey, what are your goals? What do you want to do in the future? How many kids do you want to have? Do you want to have a big house? Do you want to have a big car? Right? It's not just a normal small talk type of energy. Now, I do really respect this energy because I'm also that type of person. If you're not intellectually stimulating, I don't like to talk to anybody who's not intellectually stimulating. If you're boring, then you're boring. I just don't want to talk to boring people in general. But I do gotta say, Mia, I think you got a good one for you that's coming in for you, all right? All right, Leslie D, let's see. All right, let's see for Leslie D. People nowadays talk the same, act the same, listen to the same music, dress the same, do the same hairstyle, wipe the ass the same. I don't know. People be following this. People be following each other nowadays, and I'm the type of person like I like to break the mold, and I don't like to follow other people. I like to be a trendsetter rather than following trends. For Leslie D. All right, Leslie D. Let's see. Would you? Would like to love a reading. All right, for Leslie D, what's coming in for you? So the Fool card came up for you. So it's time for you to take a risk, try new things. All right, try new hobbies. All right, go to a new place. Start a new job. Maybe coming in traveling. Maybe coming in achieving peace and harmony is coming in for Leslie D, and mental clarity is coming in as well. So I do believe that there may be a boss that have a secret crush on you, or there is also an energy of you taking a risk for a new hobby or trying a new job, or traveling to find love that may be coming in for you for Leslie D, all right? That is coming in for you. All right, let's see. Holy shit. Okay. All right, today is gonna be a busy fucking day. Okay, for me at Thermopolis, what is your crush interested in to continue to friendship? Let's see, for me at Thermopolis. All right, for me at Thermopolis, let's see what is coming in for you for me at Thermopolis. All right, your crush is interested. Is your crush interested to continue friendship? Yes. All right, I do gotta say that they do have a little shyness towards you. For me at Thermopolis, there is a little shyness. There is a compromising energy too with the Five of Swords, okay? In reverse. And then the Knight of Wands, they are growing passionate energy towards you for me at Thermopolis. So there is an energy that they are going to come towards you possibly in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months time frame, all right? For me at Thermopolis, all right? All right, Brianna X. How does Tony feel about you currently for Brianna X? All right, for Brianna X. How does Tony feel about you currently? For Brianna X, let's see. All right, for Brianna X. How does Tony feel about you currently for Brianna X? Let's see. All right, for Brianna X. How does Tony feel about you currently for Brianna X? So there is a fear of unknown for you as well for Tony. There is a fear of the unknown. They do want to take a risk towards you, but they are scared that they might mess up with you some way or somehow with the Hanged Man in reverse. But they do see it as a good luck charm for Brianna X. I think they are going to reach out to you in the month of October, because you do got the 2 wands and you got the number 10 that came up for you for Brianna X. All right, that's coming in for you. All right, Brianna X. Let's see. How does Demarion feel about you currently? How does Demarion feel about you currently for Brianna X? All right, how does Demarion feel about you currently for Brianna X? All right, for Brianna X, how does Demarion feel about you currently for... All right, they're not trying to rush things with you. They do have passionate energy towards you, but they're not trying to rush things towards you. They are strategizing a new way to come towards you for Brianna X. And there is a stagnant energy, but they do really want to come towards you, all right? And when do I see Tony reaching out to you for Brianna X? So I do believe that they are going to reach out to you in October. Because the number 10 came up for you, and then you also got the 2 of Wands. So October is very prominent for you, okay? For Brianna X that came up for you, all right? I'm calling my security. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, my fashionista? How you doing? How are you guys doing today? How's my moderators doing today? Security, security, security. What's up? All right, I need to feel better. Let's see. Don't wanna cry, don't wanna cry, don't wanna cry no more. All right, for his one queen, the Empress came up for you. Why do you want to cry for his one queen? Why do you want to cry? You got the Empress card that came up for you, which means that a lot of people are attracted to you. You have a lot of people attracted to you. You are going to attract a lot of abundance. But remember, your energy is, you do have abandonment issues that came up for you. For his one queen. Remember that what we put out in the universe is the energy that we are going to get back. If we are acting miserable in our everyday life, we are going to get a miserable time in our life. Even if you are going through a hard time, if you have to fake a smile, if you have to talk to people and have fun with people, that's what you need to do to have a happy energy, then do so. Because the universe do not give people abundance when you guys are in a miserable energy. I do want to let you know that. However, I do want to say that there are negatives and positives in life. Okay? It comes hand in hand. There is no good times without bad times. It gotta come together, okay? But I do gotta say, if you guys are acting miserable, you guys are also gonna get a miserable time. I do want to let you know that. And the Empress came up for his one queen. So there is a lot of attraction towards you. There is abundance towards you. But you do need to work on your abandonment issues for his one queen. Because that definitely came up for you. Alright, for his one queen. All right, 1444cc. What did he think when he saw your selfie for 1444cc? What did he think when he saw your selfie for 1444cc? All right, he wants to rush towards you for 1444cc. He doesn't want to rush towards you. However, there is an energy of recovering through their abundance. They're focusing on their abundance right now. And once they are done with their abundance, they do want to come towards you. They may reach out to you by the end of August because you do got the number 8, okay? For 1444cc. Alright? Alright, Stefania. Will M message you ever again for Stefania? Alright, for Stefania. Will M message you again for Stefania? Let's see. Once they go through a transformation, once they become a better version of themselves, once they reflect on what happened, they are going to come back towards you for Stefania. I think that they may reconcile with you in the month of October or November because the Scorpio card came up for you. Remember that Scorpio birthdays are October 21st through November 21st, around that time frame. No, October 23rd, sorry. October 23rd to November 21st. I should know that I'm a Scorpio. So I do gotta say that Scorpio season, I think they are gonna reach back out to you. So from October 23rd to November 21st, Scorpio season is when they are gonna reach out to you for Stefania, right? That's coming in. That key Muffy. Alright, I'll come back to Shirley Medora. I do have a donation. Alright, Aqua Leo. Let's see. Aqua Leo. Are you working through workplace challenges well for Aqua Leo? Are you working through workplace challenges well for Aqua Leo? Alright, for Aqua Leo. Let's see for Aqua Leo. Alright, for Aqua Leo, are you working through your challenges well? Yes, you are. You're achieving peace, unity, and harmonies coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. You're getting a lot of good luck in your career right now that's coming in. If not yet, you are going to be moving to good luck coming in for you. The Justice card, if anyone has ever done you dirty, the truth is going to come out. You are going to get your abundance. You are going to get your justice, all right, for Aqua Leo. I do sense there is an energy of like a manipulator or your boss may be a little bit toxic. But I do got to say that you are protected in your career, okay, for Aqua Leo. That came up for you. Holy shit. Chicken nugget breath. Alright, let's see. Stefania did it. Shirley Medora. What is coming towards you in 7 days? What is coming towards you in 7 days? Alright, what is coming in for you in 7 days? All right, for Shirley Medora, what is coming in 7 days? So there's a traveling energy for Shirley Medora. You may be traveling to another city, another town, another country, maybe that's coming in. There is a breakthrough coming in your finances, or there is a breakthrough coming in your business in the next 7 days. The Two of Cups came up to a romantic and a business partnership may be coming in. Your energy may be lower now, so make sure you're resting at this time for Shirley Medora. That is coming in for you, okay? All right, for the next 7 days. All right, Nixon. All right, let me do Nixon real quick. I do got a donation. All right. All right, for Nixon, your general reading for Nixon was coming in for you. So for Nixon, you got the compassion card. There is a lot of empathy coming towards you for Nixon. There is a lot of empathy coming towards you for Nixon that is coming in, all right? There is a lot of equal exchange of loving energy. Your career is going well. I do believe that you're getting a lot of recognition in your career. There is peace, unity, and harmony surrounding you. It's saying that you're kind of stuck in the past for Nixon. You're stuck in the past about some sort of situation and you want things to work out, but it's not working in your favor. I do believe it's time for you to move on from this situation, okay, for Nixon. Because I think you went through a recent heartbreak. It could be something in love or some sort of obstacle, but you are strategizing a new way coming towards you, okay, for Nixon. And I also think that you're meeting more professional people in your career that is coming in for Nixon, okay? All right. All right, I do got a donation. All right, what does your spirit guides want you to know for Lisa? For Lisa 1943, what does your spirit guides want you to know about your career? Okay, for Lisa 1943, I do want to let you know that in your career, there is a lot of secrets. There is a lot of secrets surrounding your career or your company. And I do believe that the secrets can come in very soon. You're gonna find out the secrets of a lot of people in your career or in your job. You're gonna find out the secrets of your boss. You're gonna find out the secrets of your coworkers. You're gonna find out the secrets of, I don't know, the people that work with you, but they're not gonna know any of your secrets, or you're gonna stay very elusive. You can hide a lot of things, but you're gonna find out a lot of things about other people that may be coming in. I do gotta say that you do got two choices coming in for love and career in your future. If you do want to have a new job, there is two options coming in for you. All right. You may be lacking direction right now. If you are getting bored within your career, and if you do apply for a new job, you do got two options coming in for you for a new career. Okay, for Lisa 1943. All right. All right, João Pedro Costa. Did your sub boss Victor heard your two new songs? I don't think he heard your songs yet, but he may be hearing it very soon. I don't think he heard your song yet. For João Pedro Costa, I think he will hear it. I think in 2 weeks or 2 months, because you do got the lovers card with two people that came in. So I don't think that they heard it yet. All right, I don't think they heard it yet. But when they do hear it though, so once they do hear it though, they might want to hear more of your songs. They cannot judge two of your songs. They gotta hear all of your songs. So once they find out how your songs sound like, they're gonna keep wanting to hear more new songs from you, okay? For João Pedro, alright, that's coming in for you. Alright, let's see. Monique. Alright, Monique. How soon will Gregory reach out to you for Monique? How soon will Gregory reach out to you for Monique? How soon will Gregory reach out to you for Monique? Alright, let's see what is coming in for you. Alright, for Monique, it seems like they are going to reach out to you either within 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month for Monique C. Because the Queen of Wands got 1 wand, the Magician got 1 wand, and the Page of Cups got 1 cup. So one day, 1 week, or 1 month for Monique C. Alright? Alright, Black MM. Black MM. Can I get a general reading for Black MM? Let's see. Alright, for Black MM, can I get a general reading for Black MM? Can I get a general reading for Black MM? Let's see. Alright, for Black MM, your energy may be a little bit imbalanced right now for Black MM. Make sure you go out to nature and get all of the elements in your energy. Make sure you're listening to subliminals. Make sure you do your prayers. Make sure you ask for protection. Your energy may be a little bit imbalanced right now, so there may be a hot and a cold type of energy coming in for you. All right? I do got to say that there may be a little bit problems in your business, or there may be some problems at your job. It may have something to do with your boss, or maybe have something to do with your peers that work near a boss. So there may be an energy of somebody like framing you or trying to go behind your back on something in your career, okay? I do want to let you know that. However, you do got the Page of Wands, though. The Page of Wands is saying that if you're working on your passions in a business and your abundance, you are going to be very successful. You may be working with somebody in a business very soon, or there's also an energy of you traveling or working on a second hustle, like a second side hustle, based on your talent or your creativity. That is coming in for Black MM, all right? Why do I sense there is a feeling like you do some sort of spiritual work for Black MM? Do you do some sort of spiritual work? Because I sense there is an energy coming in for you for Black MM. You tell me, but there is an energy that there's some sort of spiritual work coming in. All right, let's see. The Omega 1995. And I do got a donation. Holy shit. Today at work was the busiest day at work ever. My kids was running all over the place. My students never run all over like that, but today, I don't know what happened. I think one of the kids that was out for a long time came back to summer school, and she was throwing everything, and she was climbing on the counters, and then one of our other kids was climbing on the counters. It was crazy today, but you know what? I'm glad today's over. Tomorrow's another day. All right, so I don't stress out about little things. All right, the Omega 1995. What is coming in for you? Will you pass the competition you did in January? Let's see. Will you pass the competition that you did in January? That will be a yes. For the Omega 1995, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and then you got the High Priestess. So that will be a yes that you are going to pass your competition for the Omega 1995, all right? All right, let me go to the donation. All right, I'll come back to Nancy NYFL. All right, is your crush married or Ashley single? All right, let's see. For Mia Thermopolis, is your crush married or Ashley single? For Mia Thermopolis, let's see. Is your crush married or single? They're single. I think they're more concerned about money right now. They're single. You do got the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands in reverse for Mia Thermopolis. And they're more concerned about their abundance. So I do believe that they are single. All right. However, I don't know if they're ready to mingle. They may be single, but I don't think that they're ready to mingle yet. I think that they're more focused on the career right now. All right. But that doesn't mean that you can't talk to them, though. You can still try to talk to them. But I do think that they're more concerned about their abundance right now for Mia Thermopolis. All right. I came in. If you do like the vibes, please do subscribe. How's everybody doing today? Today. All right, let's see. What is coming in? What is coming in? What's coming in? Nancy. All right, Nancy NYFL. Will you be... Oh, this is a really good question. This is a really good question. For Nancy NYFL, thank you for asking this question. I never had anyone ask this question before. So, if you guys know me, I love questions about things that are different, all right? So, I tend to get bored very quickly, and if someone comes up with a different type of question, I love it. I love it. So, for Nancy NYFL... are you going to be with your husband in the next life? For Nancy NYFL, let's see. Let's see what is coming in for you. What is coming in for you? Woo! Okay, for Nancy NYFL, what you should do in this lifetime now for Nancy NYFL, you need to speak to your spirit guides, and you need to speak to your husband in spirit. Say that when my time is to go and leave this earth, when we reincarnate, I would love to be a part of your life in the next lifetime. You need to speak to your husband's spirit, and you also need to speak to God or your spirit guides, whatever, whoever you believe in. You need to speak into higher power, because if you do wish upon a star, now people might think this sounds cliche and corny. It might sound corny to a lot of people, but it's true. For Nancy NYFL, if you do pray to your spirit guides, and if you do talk to your husband in spirit, tell him that in your next lifetime, you would love to be with him again, or you would love to be a part of his life. Let me tell you something. The King of Wands came up for you, and the Page of Pentacles came up for you. So I do gotta say that your husband do want to be with you again in the next lifetime. He may also grow. He might be born into a wealthy family in the next lifetime. In the next lifetime, I think he might be born into a wealthy family because the King of Wands came up and the Page of Pentacles. Something with money's coming in for you. For Nancy and YFL. So I do believe that they are gonna grow. They are gonna be born to a wealthy family in the next lifetime. All right. I do foresee that they may. I think that they might be somebody that waits for their love. So this is somebody that don't like. They don't really like. I think in the next lifetime they may have a lot of women attracted to them. For Nancy and YFL. However, I feel like they know something from their past life where they're gonna hold themselves back for the actual person. So this is the energy that's coming in for the next life. So I do believe that you are gonna meet them in this the next lifetime. And thank you for asking that question. By the way, I've never had anyone ask me that question. So thank you for asking me that question. All right, I love it. I love that question. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Saba Tabusun, I do got a donation. All right, Saba Tabusun. Will she return your gifts as promised for Saba Tabusun? All right, for Saba Tabusun, let's see. Will she return your gifts as promised? Will she return her gifts as promised for Saba Tabusun? Okay, for Saba Tabusun, you need to beep, 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 nag the shit out of them for your gifts. You need to nag the shit out of them because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think that they want to return your gifts. The Six of Wands came up in reverse, which means that they don't want to give your gifts back. But if you keep nagging the hell out of them and you keep calling them and pressing them for your gift back, they are going to have to. The Five of Swords came in reverse. There's a compromise energy and there is a new beginning. So they are going to have to give your gift back, but they don't want to. They don't want to give your gift back, but you need to nag the hell out of them. You need to fucking call them. You need to freaking call them and nag the hell out of them. All right? That's coming in for Saba Tabusun. All right? Now, I hate this freaking energy so badly. So, I have certain family members, like, if they borrow me money, I expect my family members to know the right time to pay me back. Because I'm the one lending them money. I'm not the one asking for the money, right? When people ask me for money, I expect them to pay back the money at the right time. I fucking hate it when I lend people money, they don't remember when to pay me back and I have to go after my money. So I hate that because I work hard for my money and best believe it, I don't play with my money either. So I don't play that shit with a lot of people, especially with my money. I work hard for it. If I lend you money, best believe that you better pay me that money back on time because listen, I'm not going to keep trying to chase after you for something that I helped you with. You know what I mean? But that's just how I see it as. Because I'm not somebody that like to chase after people for my own shit. All right, let's see. Glitter nails. All right, glitter nails. Let's see. Will you drop your question? Wait, what? All right. So, like to know, will your landlord dismiss the court date? All right, let's see. For glitter nails. All right, for glitter nails. Let's see. For glitter nails. Excuse me. All right, for glitter nails, let's see. All right, for glitter nails. All right, glitter nails. It looks like for glitter nails, glitter nails said, your landlord dismissed a court date order if I talked to them since if paid my rent. All right, let's see. All right, I do believe that you can compromise with them for glitter nails. You could definitely compromise with them for glitter nails. The Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups is a stagnant energy, so they may want to argue with you at first, but then you also got the Ten of Cups for glitter nails. I do believe that they want to argue with you at first, but when you do tell them, I do think that they may take the order back, okay, for glitter nails that is coming in for you. All right. Aries spiritual guidance. Were you the one that gave me $1 for Aries spiritual guidance? Were you the one that gave me $1, by the way, for Aries spiritual guidance? Oh my God. Okay. All right. I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm just gonna laugh out loud. You're on a path to making amends with your person and reconcile. Do you still see us conceiving a child together? All right. For Aries spiritual guidance. All right. Let's see. Are you gonna be conceiving a child? You got two cards that says number 9 on it. You got two cards that came up with the number 9 on it for Aries spiritual guidance. You might get pregnant around September of this year, or you may get pregnant in September of next year. So there is a number 9 that came up for you for Aries spiritual guidance. You may either get pregnant this September, or you may get pregnant next year of September. Because you do got the King of Pentacles, and then you also got the Two of Wands. So either this September or next September. So that may be coming in for you, because the number 9 definitely came up for you for Aries spiritual guidance. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Remember, if you guys do like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button, please, and thank you. All right. Join the soul family. All right. Let's see. Saba did a reading for Nandita Kumari. All right. Nandita Kumari. Let's see. Is there any negative energy? All right. Let's see. For Nandita Kumari. Let's see. Nandita Kumari. So I do sense that your energy is kind of depleted right now. The Sun came up in reverse and the Queen of Wands came up in reverse for Nandita Kumari. But there is an energy that people are going to compromise with you. If you went through a lot of arguments before, for Nandita Kumari, there is a lot of abundance coming in for you. There is a wish fulfillment, and people are going to compromise with you for Nandita Kumari. Okay, that's coming in for you. All right. All right, Nazi N. Can I get a general read for Nazi N? Can I get a general read for Nazi N? Can I get a general read for Nazi N? Can I get a general read for Nazi N? What is coming in for Nazi N? What is coming in for Nazi N? All right, for Nazi N, so the Queen of Pentacles came up for you. So for Nazi N, money's coming in for you, stability, recognition, abundance in your job. You may be getting a raise, bonus, promotion. You are compromising with people you have argued with, all right? People no longer want to argue with you anymore because they see your power. They see you are in your aura, okay? That's coming in. You are focusing on your long-term success. You are focusing on your future. For Nazi N, that's coming in for you. All right, for Nat Nat. All right, Nat Nat, let's see. All right, for Nat Nat. Can I get a general reading for Nat Nat in the month of August? Can I get a general reading for the month of August for Nat Nat? Let's see. All right, for Nat Nat, the Death card is a transformation. The Death card is a transformation. I do believe that you're going through a transformation in the month of August. You may be changing your hair color. You may be changing your wardrobe. You may be, getting a different type of perfume. People are going to be attracted to you. People are going to see that you're going through a glow up. Maybe that's coming in for Nat Nat. The King of Cups. Kindness, compassionate energy is coming towards you. Someone is secretly watching you from afar, or somebody is secretly watching your social media. Someone has a secret crush on you with the King of Cups that's coming in. But I do believe that this person that have a crush on you may have recently went through a heartbreak and is still healing from it. The zodiac sign may be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, because all the cards came up with the water sign for Nat Nat. That is coming in for Nat Nat, okay? All right. Hey, Marlene. I haven't seen you in a long time from Marlene. Where have you been, Marlene? All right, can I get a general love reading from Marlene? Can I get a general love reading from Marlene? Oh my God, I want to say something so bad, but I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. All right, can I get a general love reading from Marlene? Can I get a general love reading from Marlene? Let's see. Can I get a general love reading from Marlene? Let's see. Can I get a general love reading from Marlene? All right, can I get a general love reading from Marlene? All right, for Marlene, can I get a general love reading from Marlene? You are supposed to do things unconventionally for Marlene. The way you are going to find love, you're going to find love differently from your sisters, your brothers. You're going to do things differently from your siblings. The way you find love is different from your family. You may be traveling to another city, another town, or another country for love. There may be long distance relationship. There may be online dating for Marlene that may be coming up for you. Something unconventional is coming up for you. It's something different from your usual that your sibling does. You're staying optimistic, all right? You're not focusing on the past for Marlene. You may also find them at your job, or you may find them at a business that you like to visit with a money card. You can also find them at a board meeting or at a social event with the Nine of Swords. That is coming in for you. Okay, for Marlene, the way you find love is different from your family members. All right, for Marlene, it's different. It's a little bit unconventional, but don't be scared about it. It's definitely something different, but it's gonna bring you a lot of fun, loving energy. Okay, all right. Aries spiritual guidance. Are you gonna get married for Aries spiritual guidance? Are you gonna get married for Aries spiritual guidance? Let's see. All right, let's see for Aries spiritual guidance. Are you going to get married though? I know you asked about a baby, but I'm not sure if you're gonna get married for Aries spiritual guidance. I also think that you might get married in 1 year too. The Queen of Pentacles came up for you at one pentacle, and then the High Priestess got one person. So I also believe that you are gonna get married in 1 year too, for Aries spiritual guidance that came up for you. All right. All right. Cami04J. How do you find your live chart or card for Cami04J? So I'm assuming you're asking about your birth chart for Cami04J. You can type in Google and search up what are like astro charts, not just astro charts, but this Astro Cafe, and you might want to put where you were born and what time you were born and what city you were born. You'll find out what your birth chart is for Cami04J. Okay, all right. That is how you're gonna find out what where you your birth chart is gonna tell you for Cami04J. Okay, all right. For Kwanzaa, can I get a love message for Kwanzaa? Can I get a love message for Kwanzaa? Can I get a love message for Kwanzaa? All right, looks like I do. All right, let's see. Can I get a love message for Kwanzaa? All right, for Kwanzaa, your love message for Kwanzaa is someone may fall in love with your work ethic for Kwanzaa. Someone's gonna fall in love with your work ethic. So keep working hard in your career. I think someone has a secret crush on you at work for Kwanzaa, the Seven of Pentacles. They're watching your work ethic. And you also got two choices in love as well. Two choices. The zodiac sign may be Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Aries for Kwanzaa. That is coming in for you, okay? All right, for Kwanzaa. All right, let's see. I'm gonna come back to Hey Ervashi Sinj because I do got a donation. All right, let's see. Why can't you, for glitter nails, why can't you ask the question with the donation? I don't get it. Why can't you ask your question with the donation? All right, I'm going to come back to your question for glitter nails. All right, I'm going to come back to the question for glitter nails. All right, let me get these. these other ones real quick. Hey Vashi Singe. Let's see. Where's Yashu Films for Hey Vashi Singe? Where's Yashu Films for Hey Vashi Singe? What is Yashu Films for Hey Vashi Singe? Alright. Alright, for Hey Vashi Singe. What is Yashu Films for Hey Vashi Singe? Let's see. Two of Cups and the Star came up for you. Ooh. Two of Cups and the Star came up for you for Hey Vashi Singe. So they definitely really like you. They really like you for Hey Vashi Singe. The Star and the Two of Cups, they see you as an inspiration. They see you having healing energy. Alright? They want a breakthrough with you with the Four of Cups in reverse. So yeah, they do really like you for Hey Vashi Singe, okay? Alright? Alright, RCS, and then let me go back to glitter nails. Alright, RCS and then glitter nails. Alright, RCS, well, your father's house. Well, you get your father's house this year for RCS. Well, you get your father's house this year for RCS. Let's see. Three of Wands, Knight of Wands for RCS. What else is coming in? Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, I do believe that you are going to get your father's house this year. There is a little obligation, or there may be a problem with signing the deed at the beginning. There may be a problem with signing the deed at the beginning. The Tower card came up, okay? So there may be an issue at the beginning of them signing the house over to you for whatever reason, because the Five of Pentacles and the Tower card is saying for you to wait. There may be a problem at first, but then the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands came up for you, which are really good cards. So I do believe that you are going to inherit your father's house very soon. But remember, there may be a little delaying energy before you get the house, okay? For RCS 777. All right? All right. Let's see. Hey, Ivana. How you doing, Ivana? All right, I'll come back to Marisol Miranda, Mr. Gem, Sugmad, Karmas, Amuther. I'll come back to you guys, all right? Let's see. All right, glitter nails. What's the glitter nails question? I'll let you know how can I make myself stand out physically to gain. All right, how can you stand out physically? How can you stand out physically? How can you stand out physically for glitter nails? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? You know how a lot of people like to fit in? A lot of people like to fit in and try the same thing like other people. So, for example, for glitter nails, if you have like a birthmark or you have like a scar somewhere and you never really like to show your scar or you never really like to show your birthmark, right? There is an energy that a lot of people like weird things. A lot of people like things that are different. They don't like things that are the same. Nowadays, back in the day, they like a normal Barbie. Like men used to like Barbie looking women, right? Back in the day. But now in the days, right now, this generation, people like things that are different. People like things that are unconventional. People like things that are not what they're used to, not of the norm. So for glitter nails, if you have something with your tradition or anything like that, you might want to focus on your tradition. So like, for example, for me, right? For me, I like to wear this necklace. This necklace is a part of my culture, right? So I always wear this on me every day because it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel abundant. So I wear something that is a part of my culture to make me stand out. It's something that is different. People like shit like that, right? And I also like to wear hats. I like to wear copolas. I like to wear these type of hats because I'm, part French. So I like to wear these type of hats as a part of my culture. So I like to do things that that's not the same to other people, because I like to be like to show my own tradition and my own culture. And like even this bracelet, my dad made it for me. I wear stuff that my family gave to me. I wear things that my family gave to me. So that is something that's different. So I do gotta say, for glitter nails, you need to show a different side to you. If you have a birthmark, if you have a scar, if you have a type of hairstyle that your culture does, put it out there, right? People like dreads. People like blue hair. People like green hair. People like magical hair. I'm telling you, people like weird, random shit. So I do gotta say that you need to do something that is different to the norm, and that's how you're gonna stand out. Like, say, imagine you came on live stream and you wore one contact eye and one without a contact. Trust me, people are gonna watch you because you're doing something that's different and weird. I'm telling you, for glitter nails, people like random shit. People really do like random shit. Okay, all right. So do things that make you stand out and not feel not not trying to copy anybody else. Do stuff that will stand out. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. All right, so all right, that was a mouthful. Okay, let's see. Marcel Miranda, what are RG's energy feeling towards you? For Marcel Miranda, what is RG's energies and feelings towards you? For Marcel Miranda, let's see. What is RG's energies and feelings towards you? For Marcel Miranda. So for Marcel Miranda, the RG, it looks like they are recovering from the past traumas. They are recovering from the past relationship. If they went through a recent heartbreak, they are recovering from that. They do see you as marriage material. They do like your morals, values, and standards. Okay, you stand out to them. They respect you. For Marcel Miranda, and in the Knight of Pentacles, they see you as an abundant person. They do want to come towards you. Okay, for Marcel Miranda, that is coming in for you. All right, Mystic Gem, does your husband understand the severity of how nervous system? All right, for Mystic Gem, does he understand the severity of? That will be a no. For Mr. Gem, I don't think that your husband understands the severity of the nervous system health issue. He don't. Because the Magician came in reverse and the Nine of Wands is a struggle energy. So Mr. Gem, I don't think that your husband really understands the severity of the health issue. And I do believe that you also may need to bring him to the doctors with you, or show him the notes of what the doctor is giving to you. So then he know how severe this health issue is. Okay, for Mr. Gem, that's coming in for you. All right. All right, Sukma 369. Let's see, Sukma 369. Oceans apart, day after day, in this lonely love is safe. I hear your voice on the line. Oh, can you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. All right, Suma 369. Let's see. Does your ex regret ending your relationship? For Sukma 369. All right, for Sukma 369. Does your ex regret ending your relationship? The Two of Wands came in and the Knight of Cups came in. They still have romantic feelings for you. They still do have romantic feelings for you, for Sukma 369. And look what came up. They missed out on a good opportunity with you with the Ace of Pentacles. So they do regret your relationship, okay? For Sukma 369. All right? That's coming in for Sukma 369. All right, let's see. All right. LD Sniper. Can you see what job I end up taking? All right, for LD Sniper, your job that you are going to end up taking is something with your throat chakra. You need to find a job that you can express your feelings. You need to find a job that you can guide people. You need to find a job that you can focus your experience and help heal other people. You can be a guidance counselor. You can be a life coach. You can be a mental health counselor. You can be a psychologist. Something with using your throat chakra to guide people or to show your experiences, to share your experiences with other people, to guide them. Because you do got a lot of swords card that came up for you. You can also work in a bank too, or you can work with money as well. You can also do something with accounting too for LD Sniper that may be coming in for you, okay? All right. All right, for Lynn 888, what are Chuck's current thoughts of you for Lynn 888? Let's see. Oh, ready to ride, yeah. Do this make, yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right, Lynn 888, what is Chuck's current thoughts of you for Lynn 888? So, the page of Pentacles came up for you. So, I do believe that they do see you as working hard for your abundance. For Lynn 888, Chuck's current thoughts of you is they do see you working hard for yourself. For Lynn 888, let's see. The Page of Swords, they are exhausted right now, but they do really want to come towards you for Lynn 888. And then the King of Cups, they are feeling shy or nervous because they were surrounded by people that really did them dirty for Lynn 888. So they do want to come back towards you, but they are shy and nervous at this time, okay? For Lynn 888, that's coming in for you, all right? All right, Miss She-Bear 78. Miss She-Bear 78. Will you be going into ministry at church in the next couple of years for Miss She-Bear 78? Let's see. All right, for Miss She-Bear 78. Let's see, Miss She-Bear 78. Will you be going into ministry at your church in the next couple of years? Yes, I do believe that you are going to go into ministry, and I think at least 1 to 2 years. The year 2027 or the year 2028. You do got the Nine of Pentacles, and you do got the Eight of Swords. But the Eight of Swords is a scary energy, though. You may be afraid at first to do ministry, but I do believe that you are going to take a risk, and you may do ministry in at least the year 2027 or the year 2028 for Miss She-Bear 78. All right. All right, Shy Guy. A Shy Guy, let's see. Is Chelsea the air sign you mentioned? Excuse me. All right, for Shy Guy, is Chelsea the air sign you mentioned and you hanged out with? For Shy Guy, let's see. Yes, Chelsea is the air sign that you hanged out with. For Shy Guy, Chelsea is the air sign that you hanged out with. For Shy Guy, right? That is coming in for you. All right, Karma's Amuter. All right, Karma's Amuter. Does Jaden see a future together with you? For Karma's Amuter. All right, for Karma's Amuter. Does Jaden see a future together with you? For Karma's Amuter. Let's see. For Karma's Amuter, does Jaden see a future with you? Let's see. For Karma's Amuter, does Jaden see a future with you? Let's see. Yes, they do see a future with you. The Emperor card is saying if they do have their eyes on you, they want you and only you for Karma Samutha. You got the Emperor card. So that will be a yes. This is an Aries card. When an Aries wants something, they are going to want something badly. Okay? And I do have a couple Aries in my family. And I know how the energy is. When they want something, they're not going to stop until they get it. So I know the energy. Also, as a Scorpio, we share a Mars sign, so I can't understand the Aries energy. So, Karma's Amuter, There is an energy where they do have the Emperor card, which means that they do want to come towards you, and when they have their eyes on something, they want you. And then the High Priestess came up. I do believe that your spiritual guides is pushing you guys in the right direction together. I do believe that they do lack long-term vision, though. They do lack long-term goals. That's the only problem. I don't think that they see into the future that much. They don't look into the future as much. But I do believe that they do want to come towards you. For Karma's Amuther. All right, that's coming in for you. Okay? All right, Jidhana. All right, Jidhana. Let's see. All right, Jidhana. What specific action or energy from you will give Pranil the exact comfort he needs right now? Equal exchange of giving energy, comforting energy for Jidhana. You need to comfort him. He needs someone to comfort him for Jidhana. There is a lack of energy with the strength and reverse. And then this injustice card. I do believe that they're surrounded by negative people. You need to be their shoulder to cry on for Jidhana. You need to comfort them, talk to them, let them know that everything's gonna be okay because they're going through a lot of hard time right now. Okay? For Jidhana, that is coming in. Oh, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. All right, Amy Sabelli. All right, let's see. Will you be moving soon for Amy Sabelli? Oh, 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 I forgot to be a lover. All right, for Amy Sabelli. Will you be moving soon for Amy Sabelli? All right, for Amy Sabelli. Will you be moving soon for Amy Sabelli? I do believe that you are moving soon. I think you may be moving from the month of October to the month of December. For Amy Sabelli, I do believe that you are either going to be moving in the month of October, November, or December, because you do got the number 10. So I do believe by the end of this year, you may be moving, okay, for Amy Sabelli. That came in for you, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Sophia ST. Will you pass this semester with 90% for Sophia ST? All right, Sophia ST. Will you pass the semester with 90%? Yeah, I think you can. There is an energy of 85 to 90% for Sophia ST. There is an energy of 85 to 90% for Sophia ST. You do got two cards that came up right compared to one card that came in reverse. So you may get an 85 to 90%, okay? For Sophia ST that is coming in for you. All right. All right, let's see. Princess LA. Will you be famous for Princess LA? Now, I do want to say to be careful what you wish for. For Princess LA, be careful what you wish for. Because if you want to be famous and if you become famous and you might want to turn back time, it's not going to work out for you. I do want to let you know that. It's like one wish that you make and you cannot go back in time, okay? I do want to say that for Princess LA. So be careful what you wish for, okay? All right? All right, will you be famous for Princess LA? Will you be famous for Princess LA? Will you be famous? Will you be famous for Princess LA? Will you be famous for Princess LA? I will end this live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, all right? Just to let everybody know that. All right? All right, for Princess LA, will you be famous? You know what? I don't think that you are going to be famous. However, I do believe you may be either married to wealth or you may be doing a business that's going to cause you to be very wealthy. To be honest with you, do I rather be famous and rich or do I rather be rich without being famous? Personally, I'd rather be rich without fame than having fame and being rich at the same time. I'd rather have richness without fame any day. Because that way I can have time to myself and nobody has to pay. Well, I guess this is sort of fame, right? So I guess I don't know. I think maybe this is fame for me. I don't know, but I do gotta say for Princess LA, there is an energy that you are not gonna be famous in that sense, but you may be marrying to wealth, or you may be starting a business that will make you be known in your community. Okay. Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment card came up for you for Princess LA. All right, that came up for you. All right, Helen Hummingbird. Helen Hummingbird. Let's see. What can you work about your future life partner? All right, for Helen Hummingbird, your future life partner is gonna be a model. Psych. I lied. I'm joking with you. Helen Hummingbird, your future life partner ain't gonna be a model. I'm just joking with you. All right, your future life partner is gonna be somebody that might work in the industry, or not industry. They might be working with something with tux or suits. They could be working something with a transformation. They could be a barber. They could do something with male grooming. It's something with male grooming, something with barber, or something with business with like skincare, or something barber, something for men though. For Helen Hummingbird, it's some sort of business with male grooming that may be coming in. They may also be a politician, maybe coming in as well, or they could be a judge or a lawyer. For Helen Hummingbird, they can also be somebody that shines in the public eye, so they can definitely be a politician, or somebody that travels a lot, somebody that does a business traveling. For Helen Hummingbird, maybe coming in for you. All right, for Helen Hummingbird, that is going to be their future jobs. Okay, all right. All right, Amy Sabelli, I already did your reading for Amy Sabelli. You are going to be moving by the end of this year for Amy Sabelli. All right, Emma Lily. Emma Lily, what you get? For Emma Lily, will you get a 50-60 in tomorrow's exam for Emma Lily? Why do I feel like you're not going to get a 50-60 on your exam? Two of your cards came in reverse compared to one card that came up right. So I don't think that you're going to get a 50-60, but you may get a close 50-60. So it may be like a 45 or 46, 47, 48, somewhere around there. 48 out of 60, 49 out of 60, but not a 50 out of 60, because two of your cards came in reverse as compared to the one upright for Amber Lily, all right? All right. All right, Chris Bosch, is it a good idea not to add your cousin to your new account? All right, for Chris Bosch, is it a good idea for you not to add your... That will be a yes. That will be a yes. For Chris Bosch, if you are concerned about your privacy, don't add your cousin on your new account. If you are concerned about your privacy, don't add your cousin on the account, because you know why? You do got a lot of cards coming up right for you. That means a yes. So I don't believe you should add your cousin to the account, especially if you like your privacy. Okay? For Chris Bosch. All right, Jessica G. Jessica G, let's see. All right, for Jessica G, let's see. All right, for Jessica G. All right, for Jessica G, let's see. What's Jessica G? All right, Jessica G. Jessica G, you got a celebration coming in for you. You got a celebration coming up for you very soon for Jessica G. All right, so there is a celebration coming in. Maybe your brother wants to celebrate with you. They're seeking redemption. They want your forgiveness, or they do want to apologize. It's coming in for Jessica G. All right, that's coming in for you for Jessica G. All right, Rosa MT. When can you expect a new relationship for Rosa MT? For Rosa MT, when can you expect... For Rosa MT, when can you expect a new relationship? Next year, around September through December. For Rosa MT, I do believe by next year, September through December, I do believe that new relationship is coming in for you. for Rosa MT, all right? That's coming in for Rosa MT next year for Rosa MT. All right, Randaran. All right, for Randaran. Let's see what's coming in for Randaran. Does Jay regret what she did to you, or what does she think? For Randaran, does Jay regret what she did to you, or what does she think? Let's see. For Randaran, let's see. For Randaran, yeah, she does regret. I think she wants to apologize to you. For Randaran, she wants to apologize to you with the Ten of Swords in reverse. And she wants to come back and celebrate with you for Randaran, okay? So that will be a yes. She does regret it, and she does want to celebrate with you for Randaran, okay? All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, what does your person's higher self or both of your deceased fathers? All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, I think your Venus sign is rising. I don't know what your Venus sign is, but your Venus sign is rising right now. Went the Empress card. And also the Empress card is a pregnancy card too for Aries spiritual guidance. If you really do want to get pregnant, this might be your time to get pregnant, because you do got the pregnancy card, the Empress, for Aries spiritual guidance that's coming in for you. All right. All right, Empress 155. Empress 155. Let's see. Empress 155. Is Oscar the one? All right, Empress 155. Is Oscar the one for Empress 155? Is Oscar the one? All right, they may be stuck in the past. For Empress 1155, there is an energy that they're stuck in the past. There's something about them stuck in a relationship in the past, or they can't let a past relationship go. For Empress 1155. However, they do see the strength in you. They are inspired by you. They love being around your energy, okay? When they do find out that you have a lot of options, they may want to run towards you, okay? For Empress 155. If they find out that a lot of people are attracted to you, they may run to you, okay? For Empress 155, that is coming in for you, all right? All right, bless you. Let's see. Tessa, Kenya, and bless you. All right, Tessa, Kenya, bless you. All right. What is the Aries intentions towards? Ooh. All right, you do have scattered energy for Tessa, Kenya, but here, I'll get these cards out of the way for Tessa, Kenya. Tessa, Kenya, it looks like they do want to come towards you with the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a success card. Okay, so they do want to come towards you. This is a Cancer card too. I'm not sure if they're a Cancer. I'm not sure if they're a Leo. I'm not sure if they're an Aries, but they do want to come towards you. They may also be writing towards you on your pictures online, or they may be messaging you online. All right, or they are watching your pictures online, and they do want to celebrate with you very soon. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months for Tessa, Kenya. All right, that is coming in for you. All right, bless you, and then I do got a couple gifts. All right, bless you, and then I do got a couple gifts. So see, bless you, and then I do got a couple gifts. I will end this live stream at 7 p.m. So to my moderators, once 7 p.m. hits, please tell me to shut the F up and go to sleep, okay? For my moderators, okay? Make sure by 7 p.m. you guys tell me to shut the F up and go to sleep. All right, to my moderators. All right, for Tessa, Kenya. So, what is the Aries spiritual guidance? Ooh, not the Aries spiritual guidance. What is the Aries intentions towards you? The Two of Cups came up for you. For bless you. Will Ariana come towards you and get the money back? All right. Yes. Oh wait, this is Tessa, Kenya. Sorry, Tessa, Kenya. So they do got the Lovers card that came up for you with the Two of Cups. And then the Strength card came up for you as well. And they also think that you have a lot of people attracted to you, and they don't want to lose you for Tessa, Kenya. Okay, that's coming in for you. All right, bless you. Will Ariana get her money from? Will Ariana get her money from Dubai court or Canada court? For bless you, will Ariana get her money through Dubai court or Dubai court? All right, I think it says Canada court for bless you. Canada court came up with the Knight of Wands, but Dubai court came up with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So Canada court for bless you, all right? All right, I'm going to come back to Felicia Fang. I do got a couple of gifts that I got to do. All right. All right, Yafel. All right, let's see for Yafel. Can I get a card from the Spirit Guides for Yafel? Can I get a card from Spirit Guides for Yafel? Can I get some cards for... Ooh, okay. For Yafel. All right, for Yafel, you got 2 options coming in for love and career. For Yafel, you got 2 options coming in for love and career for Yafel. That's coming in for you. New opportunities. You may be getting a new job. You may be getting a second job. You may be starting a business. You may be starting a new hobby for Yafel that may be coming in. Let go of anxiety and things will come in for you for Yafel, all right? All right, well... All right, Marilyn, does she want to do the project with you for Marilyn? Marilyn XO, does she want to do a project with you for Marilyn XO? That will be a yes. For Marilyn XO, that will be a yes. She does want to do a project with you for Marilyn XO. The Chariot came up right, and the Ten of Cups came up right. And I do think that your project is going to come in the month of October, maybe. All right, for Marilyn XO, that will be a yes. All right, if you guys do like the vibes, make sure you guys join the Soul Families. Hit the subscribe button, all right? All right, Kavita B for a 80. What's the outcome of your love relationship? For Kavita for a 80. Kavita for a 80. What is the outcome of your love relationship? For Kavita B for a 80. What is the outcome? All right, so I do believe that there may be a struggle right now for Kavita for a 80. There may be a little bit of struggles here and there right now, or you guys aren't seeing eye to eye right now for Kavita B for a 80. But the King of Cups came up for you, so they do have a lot of love for you, and they do have compassionate energy towards you. They do want to make it work right now. Even if there's a struggle right now, they are going to make it work, or they do want to make it work, okay? For Kavita B for a 80, all right? All right, can I get a general reading for Bree 3093? All right, can I get a general reading for Bree 3093? Can I get a general reading for Bree 3093? Somebody wants to apologize to you, or someone wants to confess their feelings for you. Their zodiac sign may be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right, for Bree 3093. You may have a lot of challenges right now, but there is abundance coming in for you, all right? And then you do got 2 options coming in for you for love and career. For Bree 3093, and follow your intuition. You are inspiring to a lot of people, or your intuition is rising. Your spiritual guides is guiding you in the right direction. Okay. Why is Aruj so dry on text? Does she have feelings for you? Why is Arush so dry on text? Does she have feelings for you? For KB42, does she have feelings for you? Okay, I do believe that she is shy. She's insecure. The Lover's card did come up for you for KB42. I do believe that she likes you, but there is an energy of chaos and destruction. She may be going through a lot in her personal life, and I do believe that in her past relationship, she went through a lot of struggles. So it's not easy for her to open up, but the Lover's card did come up for you. All right, so she does have feelings for you. For KB42, all right? All right, Marilyn XO. You got the same card with this person and the last person. For Marilyn XO, you got the 2 same cards for this person and the next person. So both of them wants to work on this project with you. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups came for both of the people that you asked for Marilyn XO. So both of them are going to want to work on this project, okay? For Marilyn XO. Those cards came together again. I'm telling you, tarot be doing some shit sometimes. All right? So I don't know how those 2 cards came in again, but it came up for you again. All right? Let's see. All right, Felicia Fang said, annoyed by M in the office. Let's see. How should you keep your energy positive or focused for Felicia Fang? How do you keep your energy positive and focused? So for Felicia Fang, you don't have to make small talk. You don't have to be, doing too much. You don't have to carry a conversation if you don't want to. But you can always smile, say hi, say bye, say good morning, good afternoon, right? You just gotta have proper etiquette. Just have proper courtesy, all right? Um, just let them know that you are busy with work, or just say that, oh, I'll talk to you later, but I have to do my job, okay? But always have proper etiquette, even if you are annoyed by them, but you always have to have proper etiquette. You always try to build a balanced environment. You don't want it to be a negative environment, because they may sense your energy that you may be a little bit like, there is an energy that you don't want to talk to them, but they might think that you're snobby. So just try to make a balanced environment. Try to be smiling and say that you're busy, you're doing your job, but you're more concerned about your job right now, and just communicate with them in a very nice way. Okay, you don't have to be starting small talk, anything like that, but try to maintain a peaceful environment. Okay, all right, for Felicia Fang. All right, Mary Hopkins. All right, Mary Hopkins. Is part of your soul contract to share the knowledge I have. For Mary Hopkins, I do not believe that your contract is to share the knowledge you have about Azazel. All your cards came in reverse for Mary Hopkins. I think your soul contract is to do something with psychology. Your soul contract is to heal people through your words, through your guidance. For Mary Hopkins, your knowledge is to guide people in the right direction. Okay, through psychology or through therapy. For Mary Hopkins, because you do got a lot of water cards for Mary Hopkins that's coming in for you. All right, I'm not even gonna say it. All right, Zara 1128. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to Zara 1128. All right, glitter nails. Why hasn't she answered any emails? She may be going through a setback. She's scared that she might not make it work out. Okay, so I do think that you may pick up your side of the bargain, but she's scared that she might not pick her side of the bargain. Remember, if you're doing a project, it takes two people to uplift a project, okay? Especially in a team act, a collaboration, right? She thinks that you are going to pick up the bargain, but she thinks that her side, she feels like she's not going to do enough for your project. That is coming in, okay? She is a loss of control. So that's coming in. She does want to do the project, but she's scared that she might not do as well as you want her to, or as well as she want herself to. For Marilyn XO. All right. All right. For Zara 128. Will Khalida Parveen ever get her karma or not in this lifetime? All right. For Zara 128. For Zara 128. Will Khalida Parveen ever get her karma in this lifetime? All right, I do gotta say that she is gonna get her karma, and I do think that she's not gonna have a lot of people that are not gonna trust her, or there may be people that's gonna do her dirty as well. For Zara 1128, so I do believe that she is gonna get her karma. She may be walking alone, or a lot of people is not gonna trust her. For Zara 1128, okay. All right, Beverly Grisham. Ooh. All right, for Beverly Grisham. All right, Beverly Grisham. Will your working relationship be better with your manager Cheryl on a new contract, or will you need to go to HRON? All right. I think that you are going to have a better relationship with your manager Cheryl. The Sun card came up for you, okay, for Beverly Grisham. And they do like working with you, or they do miss your energy for Beverly Grisham. I do believe working with your manager Cheryl is going to bring you abundance. The Sun came up for you, okay? All right. That came up for you. And then you also got the Page of Pentacles. Money's coming in for Beverly Grisham, all right? Shelly Adams, let's see. Shelly Adams, let's see. Alright, for Shelly Adams, what is coming next for you for Shelly Adams? What is coming next for you for Shelly Adams? Alright, what's coming next for Shelly Adams? What is coming next for Shelly Adams? What is coming next for Shelly Adams? Let's see. Alright, for Shelly Adams, you got two choices coming in for love and career. For Shelly Adams, you got two of swords. So you do got two options coming in for love and career that may be coming in. Someone sees you as marriage material, someone respects you, or a lot of people are respecting you at this time. The zodiac signs that may be coming in for you is Taurus, Libra. Taurus and Libra, you got Venus signs coming in for you. For Shelly Adams, Taurus is ruled by Venus and Libra is ruled by Venus. So you may be having a Taurus and a Libra coming in for you. Alright? Or it may be in the chart. There is a Six of Pentacles. So the more you give out your heart, the more that you give supporting other people without not wanting something back, you are going to get this equal exchange of love as well. Okay? For Shelly Adams. That is coming in for you. Thank you, Lynn888. I appreciate the compliment. Alright? Alright, for happy life. For happy life. Alright, for happy life, let's see. Will everything go in your favor for happy life? Will everything go in your favor for happy life? Let's see. Alright, for happy life, you got the Star. Wish upon a star. Your spirit guides is going to protect you. You are going to be in good spirits. You are going to be in good health. A lot of people are going to be inspired by you, or a lot of people are going to support you. Just be careful with energy vampires, though, because the Star is a very potent energy. So people might want you for the negative things, too, for happy life. The Eight of Wands, things are happening very quickly for you. Things are happening very quickly for you, so make sure you slow down, okay? That's coming in for you. Whatever your passion is, slow down, because things are happening fast for you. The King of Pentacles, stability is coming in for you as well. Recognition may be coming in for happy life, all right? That's coming in for you, okay? All right, Samia J. All right, Samia J, let's see. What is the Leo's feelings towards you? What is the Leo's feelings towards you for Samia J? What is the Leo's feelings towards you for Samia J? Let's see. All right, I do believe that they are guilty that they can't fully commit to you. For Samia J, they are guilty that they can't fully commit towards you. They are feeling lonely right now, okay, for Samia J. And they're working hard to challenge themselves to come towards you. They may be going through a lot of challenges right now, which is probably the reason why they can't fully commit to you. But you do got the number 9 that came up for you. You might want to research what the number 999 is for you, because you got two cards that says 9. The Hermit and the 9 of Wands came up for you with the number 9. I think September they may be reaching out to you for Samia J. All right. All right. Inner Warriors Fit Fashion. Inner Warriors Fit Fashion. I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone hope. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. I know that you is something special. To you I'd be always faithful. And I want to be what you was needed. Then I hope you see the heart in me. Alright, Inner Warriors Fit Fashion. Can I get a guidance for Inner Warriors Fit Fashion? Let's see. Alright, Inner Warriors Fit Fashion. Can I get a career guidance for you? So, there is an energy that you are putting out unrealistic goals right now, but I do believe that you are going to be abundant in the month of September or October for Inner Warriors Fit Fashion. You are going to be abundant in the month of September or October, okay? For Inner Warriors Fit Fashion, that is coming in for you. Take breaks if you need to, all right? Let's see. Gentle Soul. How does your... All right, for Gentle Soul, how does Miss Lynn and Mr. Martin view your work ethic? Let's see. From Gentle Soul, how does Miss Lynn and Mr. Martin view your work ethic at job? Your beautiful soul. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, Gentle Soul. How does Mr. Martin and Miss Lynn view your work ethic? Let's see. All right, I do believe that they see your work ethic as something good. They see your work ethic as powerful, but they also see that you're exhausted and you do need to take a break, okay, for Gentle Soul. So Miss Lynn and Mr. Martin does respect your work ethic, but you do need a rest at this time. I do want to let you know that, okay, for Gentle Soul 8. That is coming in for you for Gentle Soul 8, all right? All right, Alexandra 8. Alexandra 8, let's see. What is Nabil's current feelings for Alexandra 8? What is Nabil's current feelings for Alexandra 8? All right, for Alexandra 8, what is Nabil's feelings for Alexandra 8? The devil card came up for you. They are codependent with you for Alexandra 8. They do like your body. They do like your physical attract. They are physically attracted to you. For Alexandra 8, they are physically attracted to you for Alexandra 8, okay? I don't know if you already had physical intimacy with them for Alexandra 8, but they do like your physical body. They do like your obviously your body. I've said that like 3 times. The Lovers card in reverse is saying that there is a little bit imbalanced energy between you two, but they do have feelings for you, okay? They are going to confess the true feelings for you very soon for Alexandra 8, okay? They are going to confess the feelings for you very soon for Alexandra 8. It may take 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months with the 3 of Swords in reverse, all right, for Alexandra 8. If you do like the vibes, please do subscribe, join the Soul family, hit the like button. All right, let's see. Vinny Saluja. Vinny Saluja. Does Ashmeet like you for Vinny Saluja? Does Ashmeet like you for Vinny Saluja? Does Ashmeet like you for Vinny Saluja? Let's see. You got me saying, oh, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. I got a hiccup, baby. All right, does Ashmeet like you? Does Ashmeet like you? What are his feelings? All right, for Vinny Saluja, does Ashmeet like you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Do, re, mi, fa. So, you know, back in the day, in elementary school, they would teach you to sing that. They will teach you to say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Alright, Vinny Saluja. Does Ashmeet like you? Shit, I should have became a music teacher. Nah, I should have became a music teacher, but I've never learned how to play any instruments. I kind of wish I did, but I never learned how to play any instruments at all. I wish if I could go back in time, I would have begged my mom and dad to help me learn an instrument. Like, I would have learned how to play the guitar. I would have learned how to play the flute. I would have learned how to play the piano. I think I'm too old for it now. I'm too old for it. For Vinny Saluja, does Ashmeet like you? Let's see. So there's a compromising energy coming in for Vinny Saluja. All right, so for Vinny Saluja, there is an energy that they are compromising with you for Vinny Saluja. The High Priestess came up for you, so there is an energy of spiritually guided to you for Vinny Saluja. Okay? All right? For Vinny Saluja, they are going to come towards you. They do want to compromise with you, okay, for Vinny Saluja. All right, I do got 28 minutes left. 28 minutes left, all right? I will end the live stream right at 7 p.m. To my moderators, you guys got to tell me to be quiet and shut off, okay? Okay? You guys got to tell me, hey, Loon, shut up and go to bed, okay? Shut up and go to bed. I need this help today. All right, for Water Medium, let's see. All right, for water mating. Does M have... What does M have for you for water mating? All right, for water mating. For water mating, let's see. Does M have... What does M have for you? All right, for water mating, I do believe that they are shy and insecure. For water mating, they are shy and insecure. They do want to come towards you for water mating, okay? All right. And then the strength card came up for you. So there is an energy. They are inspired by you for water mating, okay? And they also like your energy too for water mating. And they love being around your energy with the 3 of Cups, okay? For water mating that came up for you, all right? I already did a reading. Oh, I definitely did a reading for Kavita B. Okay, I did a reading for Kavita B already. Sahil Batala. All right, Sahil Batala. All right, Sahil Batala. Let's see. Feeling love. Yeah. Sahil Batali, you got the 8 of Pentacles. So I do believe that your love life is surrounded by work. For Sahil Batala, your love life is surrounded by work. For Sahil Batala that's coming in. There is an energy of exhaustion. You do need to take a break at this time for Sahil Batala. And there may be a woman that is trying to manipulate and control you not to fall in love right now for Sahil Batala. I'm not sure if it's your mom, all right? But there is an energy that your mom does not want you to be in love with anybody right now. Or there is a woman that don't want you to be in love right now for Sahil Batala. But I do sense that somebody that you work with may have a secret crush on you for Sahil Batala, right? That's coming in for you. Okay? All right. Baby. All right, Snow Winter XY. Snow Winter XY. Is it possible this time? Snow Winter XY. Is there any love around you for Snow Winter XY? Is there any love around you for Snow Winter XY? All right, for Snow Winter XY. Is there love around you at this time for Snow Winter XY? So, there may be a secret crush at you at work as well, the 6 of Pentacles, but they are shy and nervous to come towards you. You may also find love when you take a risk and try new things, try new hobbies, exploring, okay, for a snowy winter XY that's coming in. You are going to find love when you are going to get recognized in your career or when you get some sort of recognition in the community. That is when you are going to find love. There is a celebration coming in for you. You may be getting an award, or you may be celebrating in your job, or you may be celebrating with your family and friends. That is when you are going to find love, okay? For snowy winter XY, that's coming in for you. All right? FFVFF. Let's see. Will your boss give promotion to... Ooh. FFVFF. Will your boss give promotion to you or MZH? For FFVFF. Will your boss give promotion to you or MZH? Let's see. All right, for FFVFF, I do believe that your boss is going to give you promotion instead of MZH. Because MZH got the 4 of Wands in reverse, but you got the 7 of Wands in reverse. For FFVFF, do not make them upset. Do not make them disappointed in you, because they do put a lot of trust in you with the 7 of Wands, okay? For FFVFF, that is coming in for you. All right? All right, Lynn Huber. Lynn Huber, all right? Any new love or old love coming in for Lynn Huber? Any new love or old love coming in for Lynn Huber? All right, for Lynn Huber, I do think that new love is coming in for you. You are going to get new love in 1 year and possibly in the month of June or September. for Lynn Huber. I do think that you are going to find love next year in the summer months or in the fall months for Lynn Huber. The Queen of Cups came up for you, one person, and the Sun card came up for you, the Sun. So, and you're also going to meet them while you're trying new things or taking a risk, being in a fun-loving energy, being in a playful energy, being in a flirty energy, okay? For Lynn Huber, that is how you are going to find love for Lynn Huber. All right. Does any moderators have any questions for me, or did I miss anybody's question that I need to do right now? Because I am going to end the live stream, okay? Does any moderators have any questions for me, or does anybody that I miss need me to do any of the questions? I am going to end it in 20 minutes. All right? Let's get it crack-a-lack-and-dacking. Let's get it crack-a-lack-and-dacking. Let's go. So what was your question? I got a million questions. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get to all of them. I got a million questions. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get to all of them. So you gotta repost. All right. All right, let's see. Will Y want to reconcile with you for Bree3093? For Bree3093. Will Y want to reconcile with you for Bree3093? Bree3093. Will Y want to reconcile with you for Bree3093? The Lovers card and the Queen of Cups came up for you. There is a disharmony right now for Bree3093. They are exhausted from some sort of situation, but I do see a reconciliation coming in for you. The reconciliation may take 1 to 2 months for Bree3093, all right? That's coming in for you, okay? All right? All right, B. Smith. All right, for B. Smith. Let's see for B. Smith. Will you get paid a large amount of money on Friday? All right, for B. Smith. Will you get paid a large amount of money on Friday for B. Smith? For B. Smith. Will you get paid a large amount of money on Friday? Let's see for B. Smith. Excuse me. All right, for B. Smith, you do got the Two of Cups. For B. Smith, you do got the Two of Cups that came in for you. So I do believe there is an energy that there may be a stagnant energy right now with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Temperance came in reverse, and then the Five of Cups came up right. So there may be a stagnancy energy right now. I don't think that you're going to get a large amount on this Friday, but I do think that you are going to get a large amount next Friday. That may be coming in. So if it's not this Friday, it may be next Friday, because you do got the Two of Cups. That means 2 weeks for B. Smith that is coming in for you, right? All right, B. Smith. B. Smith. All right, B. Smith. Wait, not B. Smith. Blessings. We got our daughter a card yesterday. Will it run well? Okay, for blessings. Will this card run well for many years? Let's see. Will this card run well for many years? All right, I do believe that this card is going to run for many years. There may be breakdowns every now and then. Obviously, all cards are that way. All cards are made in a way where it has to break down every now and then so you can bring it to the auto shop and so you can pay for it, right? Remember that everything in this lifetime is political. There needs to be money to make the world go round. In order for the economy to go around, you need to pay something, right? So I do gotta say for blessings, your daughter's card is going to work really well. The Six of Pentacles came up and the Sun card came up. She may have minor setbacks every now and then. Maybe every couple of months, all right? Or maybe every 5 months or so she may have to fix something. But I do got to say with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun card, it's gonna last for a while. Okay, for B Smith. Okay, and for blessings that came up for blessings. Sorry. All right, Mixtopia. All right, Mixtopia. Let's see. What's Annika's next actions towards Harshita last Saturday? Okay, so the word card, they're watching your social media right now, and they may be writing on your social media, or they may be watching you on social media. That's coming in from Mixtopia. And they do want to have a new accomplishment with you, and they do want to talk back to you. For Mixtopia, that is coming in for you. They may contact you in 1 to 2 weeks or 1 to 2 months for Mixtopia again, all right? That's coming in for you for Mixtopia. Toyotas last a very long time. Toyotas last a very long time. I got a Toyota Camry. That car lasted me for almost 10 years. Yes, Mixtopia, there is going to be a reunion. Um, in 1 to 2 weeks or 1 to 2 months from Mixtopia. Yeah, Toyotas last a really long time. Those are the only two cars I will get. Either a Toyota or a Honda. Those are the two cars I will get. And it's also worth a lot of money. If you ever get into an accident with a Toyota or a Honda, you get a lot of money back. You get a lot of money back for the price too. Because when I got into my car accident with my Toyota Camry, it's a 2009 car and I had it for almost 10 years. I got into a car accident and it gave me about $10,000 for my car accident. That's how much a Toyota is worth. It's worth a lot of money. Because they know it's cheaper to make, but it runs really well. All right, I'm going to get a ring for Fashionista. All right, can I get a card for Fashionista? Can I get a card for Fashionista? Security, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my remix to you for Fashionista. I said, I said, I said, I said, security, security, yeah, 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 yeah. All right, I'm using my rasp. You hear my rasp in my voice? I've been talking way too much. My voice has gotten so much raspier. When I was singing when I was younger, my voice was clearer. But after I started doing this channel, my voice is raspier because I've been talking all day. Fashionista, what's coming in for Fashionista? You may have a lot of challenges, but abundance is coming in for you for Fashionista. The Knight of Cups is romantic energy, all right? That's coming in for you for Fashionista. I'm calling my security. I said I'm calling my security. I said I'm calling my security. All right. 13 more minutes left. Ooh, hold on. I need my matcha today. Calling my security. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you I could be a voice actor. That's my dream job. I need to be a voice actor. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Ed Pond, do you have a question for me? All right. Mariella. All right, I'm gonna end it in 12 minutes. All right. What does Gerardo feel for you from Mariella? What does Gerardo feel for you from Mariella? All right, they are going through a recovery period. They are going through a recovery period for Mariella. They are going through a recovery period. Okay, and I do think that they're going through some sort of chaos right now for Mariella. But the King of Swords is they are gaining some sort of clarity to come back towards you from Mariella. Okay, so they're going through a recovery right now. They need some space, and I do believe that they are going to communicate with you, possibly within 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. All right. All right, Ed Pond, do you have a question from me? Miss L, do you have a question from me before I end the live stream? I will end it in 10 minutes. To my moderators, you guys gotta tell me to get kicked off at 7 p.m., okay? 10 more minutes and I'm out. All right? If anyone has any questions for me, you need to ask me now because I am gonna end it right at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right? Miss L, what was your question? If you guys don't have proper etiquette, they are going to block you. I'm telling you guys. If you guys don't have proper etiquette, they are going to block you guys. I do want to let you guys know that. All right, Miss L. Miss L, what was your question for Miss L? Miss L, what was your question for Miss L? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Didn't I just say it already? That shit's crazy. All right, holy shit. um, all right. I don't know why I just want to laugh. I just want to laugh. Rose Coco. Yeah, I do have a couple minutes. Let's go. All right, I do have a couple minutes. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. Let's go. All right, because I got to go right at 7 p.m. I got other things I got to do. All right, so if you need to ask, you better ask now, but also greet too. All right? Oh, I thought I didn't get her for some reason. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. I thought I didn't get her. All right, let's see. Rolina. What is Jur's feelings for Rolina? All right, what is Jur's feelings for Rolina? All right, for Rolina, I think they want peace, unity, and harmony with you for Rolina. They want peace, unity, and harmony with you for Rolina. That's coming in. If they had an argument with you, they felt like they missed out on a good opportunity with you, and they want a second chance with you for Rolina. And then the death card, they may be resisting change right now, but they do want a second chance with you for Rolina, okay? All right, Rose Coco. What's next in your new connection for Rose Coco? All right. All right, for Rose Coco. All right, Rose Coco. What is coming in your new connection for Rose Coco? All right, for Rose Coco. Ooh, okay, for Rose Coco. All right, for Rose Coco, what came up for you? So, I do believe that this person may be struggling a little bit with money right now, and there may be an energy of loneliness right now for Rose Coco, and they may be a little bit stuck in the past with the past relationship. However, I do believe that they are going to get out of this energy and they are going to come towards you, okay? For Rose Coco, that is coming in for you, all right? All right, L12. Where's Kevin's feelings for L12? What is Kevin's feelings for L12? What is Kevin's feelings for L12? Right, let's see. All right, for L12, it looks like they do want to have the communication with you. For L12, they do want to have a communication with you. for L12. There is an energy that you guys may have gone through a little bit of an argument, or you guys weren't seeing eye to eye at one point, but I do think that they do want to come back towards you for L12 with the communication card. There may be a little bit of a chaos and destruction before they come towards you. They may have some sort of chaos and destruction before they come towards you in a personal life. The King of Swords, they come up though, so they are going to come towards you, okay? All right, probably within 1 month for L12, okay? All right, Sakuku R, what's coming in your love life for Sakuku R? All right, for Sakuku R, what is coming in? All right, Sakuku R, what is coming in your love life for Sakuku R? What's coming in your love life for Sakuku R? Let's see. What is coming in your love life? All right, for Sakuku R, someone is very attracted to your beauty. Someone got lust for you. The zodiac sign may be Capricorn. It may be a Leo. It may be Scorpio. It may be Aries. Somebody is addicted to your body for Sakuku R. And you might, I think you already know who this person is. The Knight of Wands, they do want to rush to you quickly too. But I do think that they're healing from a past heartbreak, okay? So they're slowing, excuse me, they're slowing down right now to come towards you, okay? For Sakuku R, that is coming in for you, all right? They're slowing down, but they do have passion and energy towards you for Sakuku R, all right? All right. So, any last minute readings that I have to do? Any last minute readings that I have to do right now, or you guys can ask me offline. If you guys don't ask me right now, you can ask me offline, okay? All right? Any last minute readings? Going once, going twice. All right, I think that is it today. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. All right, I hope that you guys have a great day, great night wherever you guys are. All right, peace, love, and blessings. Thank you for the donations. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if I do miss out on anybody, just ask me. Oh, somebody came on. Just let them ask. Just let them ask. All right, Paradaban. Paradaban, you can ask your question for Paradaban. Just let Paradaban ask the question and then I gotta go. Anybody else, you can ask me offline. All right, so this is the last person. All right, and Crystal Ray, I gotta go. All right, can you guys put XXX, please? All right, Paradaban and Crystal Ray, and I gotta go. Can somebody put XXX, please? All right, for Paradaban, what is Sophia's thoughts of you right now? All right, Paradaban, it looks like they're balancing the energy right now for Paradaban. They're balancing the energy. The Empress card came up for you. So there is a wish fulfillment for Paradaban. All right, there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Paradaban. All right, so they are balancing the energy. They are attracted to you for Paradaban. There may be a stagnancy energy, but I do think that they are going to reach out to you in 2 weeks or 2 months for Paradaban. Crystal Ray. What is your neighbor's thoughts of you for Crystal Ray? Let's see. For Crystal Ray. All right, Crystal Ray, I do think that they want a beginning with you. With the Ace of Pentacles for Crystal Ray. I do believe that they do want a beginning with you, but there's anxiety and fear. They don't know you that well. Maybe you need to be the one that breaks the ice with them. For Crystal Ray, I think that you need to break the ice with them and start the communication, because they do want to get to know you, but there is a shyness energy coming in, or they do have a lot of fears, okay, for Crystal Ray, all right? All right, let me just do one for my really good friend from Michael Goodlaw. Can I do something for my really good friend Michael Goodlaw, and then I gotta go. All right, Michael Goodlaw, this one's for you, okay? All right, for Michael Goodlaw, this one is for you. For Michael Goodlaw, let's see what's coming from. All right, Michael Goodlaw, I do believe that you are going to be okay. I know it's going to be a challenge for Michael Goodlaw. It's going to be a long challenge, but I do believe that you are going to be better. Okay, from Michael Goodlaw. Okay, all right, that's coming in for you from Michael Goodlaw. All right, thank you guys so much. I do have to go now. All right, ask me offline. Okay, peace.